front sleepers or back sleepers. About 60% of people are most often side sleeping. Position doesn't matter, with probably two exceptions, although one of them has an asterisk, which is I don't want to scaremonger. The first is definitive. If you are snoring, if you have sleep apnea or if you know anyone who's snoring and they have not been tested for sleep apnea, go and get them tested. Or if you are, go and get tested. It's real easy to figure out if you're a snorer or not. Download an app. I have no association with them. It's called Snore Lab, Snore Lab, Android, Apple. You open it up, you hit record, you place the phone down by your bedside, it listens to your snoring, and then at the end of the night, you can see the amount of snoring, and it grades it from quiet, moderate, loud, and epic. And you see these Richter shocks throughout the night. The worse still, you can then go and tap any moment in your night, and you can listen to yourself and snoring. Because snoring, what happens when you snore is that the airway starts to partially collapse. And when it starts to partially collapse, like a straw that gets bent, you start to get these fluctuations, these eddies in the airway. And that's the sound of, that's the partial collapsing of the airway. So there I would probably go to a mandibular device, speak to your dentist. If they don't know about it, go find a dentist who does. They can make up these devices, and most of them are covered by insurance. You can buy them on Amazon. Make sure that you just look at the star ratings and make sure it's rated by at least a couple of 500, 600 people, and then believe the rating. For smaller people who don't have jaws like my jaw and certainly your jaw, it's going to be a bit tougher. My wife, very slim, refined woman, she's probably not going to be able to tolerate it because the jaw mass is just not sufficient. So you've got to be I'm not trying to say it's a one size fits all for everyone, but for those who can, if you have some mild snoring, it will clean it right up.